see. I think we were about to start the trials where we're at. I regret turning up the thermostat in my room. My room has the underfloor heating, and I thought it would be a good idea to turn up the heat. But then I always forget that it takes a while to heat up, and by the time it starts getting hot, I realize it's too warm and it's too late to turn off because I just end up baking. So I'm sweating right now. I have no idea what we were talking about. Karma? That's right. Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He is a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. It's like, how dare you compare me to that twat? You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. It's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So, was he your teacher, Mr. then, oh my god, I get English. Then Mr. Edgeworth. Something like that. And now he's trying to get you found guilty? What a creep. Oh, wait. Maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me, times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh? We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? Oh. I can't. Sorry, I tried, I really tried, but I couldn't reach. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, well, wouldn't you like to know? Oh, it's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Damn, maybe Maya should have taken that dip in the lake. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh man, what voice do I give this guy? Holy shit. Yeah, Ayo is the case. Yeah. Man, he's so spiffy. I really wish. You know what? I say I wish, but I should practice. I want to be able to do like European accents. But my tongue, it cannot right now. Mr. Von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Damn, he gripping that shirt. Part of me wants to give him like an itty bitty voice, just cause I can. Oh my god, you know what? Let's do it. I don't know how many more times I'm gonna have to see this man in this series, but I'll have to live with my consequences. Okay.
Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here? Were I not completely prepared?
Oh no, that came out a little too croaky. Right, my apologies. He's even got the judge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please.
Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Oh, yeah, there we go. There we go. Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's this guy? Is he royalty or something? How am I supposed to fight against this?
I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Tick Gumshoe.
Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes.
Describe the incident now.
Yes, sir. Detective Gumshoe looks nervous. Please take a look at the map. A murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. You know what? I'm kind of... Well, I guess this isn't very... Because it's supposed to be shaped like a gourd, but I guess this is just the second half of the lake. Must be a very big lake. At 12:10 a.m. she heard 2 pistol shots. Then the boat started to move. It went towards the boat rental shop. The way it just sped like a bullet. Overhead map added to the court.
Testify to the court about the arrest. Now.
Wait, Mr. Von Karma.
Yes.
Actually, I'm the one that's supposed to be handling these proceedings.
Wrong. There is only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role.
Yes, of course. You're quite right. No, he's not. A man called into the station around 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. I wonder if that man was Larry. I think that man is probably Larry. Oh my god, do you think we'll have butts on the stand again? That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning, the body was found in the lake. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well.
Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now.
Alright. What evidence do I have right now? Loud his camera, autopsy. Oh my god. Lake photo. Misty. Gordy article. Over him now. Okay. Who is this man? You received a call from a man? Yup. But you said there was a woman camping there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Oh, where are you going with this, Phoenix?
And that woman and the man who called in the report are 2 different people, obviously.
Different people?
There were 2 witnesses.
The secondhand embarrassment. Ooh.
Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping.
The woman who was camping. A lot of heart.
What happened next, Detective?
Okay, we headed to the scene of crime as best as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. I guess we can cuss about that. What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you saw him then? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed. Not like a murderer at all, really. Oh, his voice is really deep. Which makes it the Oh my god, if this was like Danganronpa, where like some of the voices are like, some of the lines are voiced, oh, it would... Oh.
Detective, the court requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, Detective. Hard, cold, objective facts.
Yes, sir. Man, he's got his share of objections. I didn't suspect him of anything at all. The next morning, a body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart. fatally. I was trying to think about it, but I think any well, I suppose from where it enters, you could potentially be shot in the heart and survive it. I think, probably. There's probably a lot of like logistics and like things that you have to get right, but I think it's possible.
And Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape is well preserved.
Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Damn. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I guess we can press him about this. Why didn't you think he was suspicious? You should know. We have a deep trust and relationship with the prosecutors.
Detective, the court isn't interested in your musings. A deep, a trusting puppycock.
I hate how I can hear him tisk every time he does that, like...
I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force.
Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good.
Continue. Now.
Okay, I don't think I have anything. Launch that bullet to the heart. I have to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Well, why is that? Oh, I feel so stupid sometimes after asking these things. Hi, Annie. Well, we found the murder weapon in the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe, that is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. Okay, the murder weapon found in the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Oh my god, he's got such a sneaky face. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. That wasn't a laugh, was it? That was tisking. It's a little different. There were fingerprints on the pistol found in the boat. They were clear prints from Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Oh my goodness. Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is the weapon in question.
Accepted into evidence. But did they test if that bullet came from that gun, though? Yeah, they should be able to test for that.
Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol?
Oh, fiddlesticks. Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol.
Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking. To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Tisk, very well. I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it.
Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate.
Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. This pistol, which as you may recall, was covered with the defendant's own fingerprints.
Order! Order! This is bad. This makes it look like Edgeworth did it.
Well, Judge?
I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However...
You wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt. Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge?
Yes?
What are you doing? A 10-minute recess, now!
But wait,
Just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man!
Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on the murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot that man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you in the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I didn't shoot him. Then who did? I don't know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by, and the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. Huh. How am I going to convince anyone of that? Say, Maya. Huh? What? Any progress with Mia? Oh. Sorry, it's no good. I know. I'm no good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? Yeah, you're useless. No, Bubby Boo, we need you. No, of course not. I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help. It's the thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Oh, everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck is going to run out. Really? Whoa, right. Don't jinx this case any more than it already is. It's bad for my heart. I know Phoenix is bad for your heart, Ayo. Sorry. Whoops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Mans forgot his former lover is on trial for murder. Yeah.
Will Miss Laura Hart take the stand?
Oh my god, time to get on my country out.
Laura Hart, you were a research student at a university.
That I am.
Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident.
Can I just say though, I like his earring. We're kind of twinning over there.
And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand?
Her scowl. Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Very well. Your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Then there was another bang. Oh, there wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat.
Enough!
Huh?
Judge! She happened to take a photo of the incident. This is that photo, accepted as evidence.
Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order! I will remove people from this courtroom if I do not have order immediately. I'm just imagining the judge just picking people up and yeeting them out.
As a witness testified, she looked at that lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on that lake, so the man in the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant, Miles Edgeworth.
Every time I see that animation, I keep thinking, wow, this man must be really good at skipping stones. He's got like the perfect form for it and everything. Order! 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 I will have order.
Well, Judge?
The evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Wait, Your Honor! I haven't cross-examined the witness yet.
A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words, and they all read guilty. You lose. Or, do you claim to have found a contradiction in her testimony? Very well. If you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nick, contempt?
Contempt of court, you know.
I guess I understand.
Well, what are you going to do? Do you really think there is a contradiction with the facts in her testimony? There has to be. I think I noticed one little thing. I'm still trying to figure out what it was.
Wow, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything.
Which is me.
Right, let's take him on.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness.
Very well.
I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Alright, let's see. Christmas Eve. Well, how can it be Christmas Eve if it's just after midnight? Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day.
Huh? Well, yeah, well, yes.
God, his voice is so fucking deep. Jesus Christ.
I know you want to find contradictions, but really...
I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. Dang, well, what do I got? $12:15 just after midnight. Am I supposed to point out that there should have been 2 photos then? Or does bang come up from the lake? So you weren't looking at the lake at that time?
Nope.
I looked after I heard that noise.
She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness.
2 gents and a bow. Then there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out?
Well, yeah, sure. You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless. Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble.
Von Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There wasn't nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Oh, this thing was fired 3 times. I don't know if that's something I'm supposed to bring up now or later though, but I will just save right now just in case. I saw 2 gents in the boat. And there was another bang. Wasn't there a thing on that lake with that boat? What if the contradiction is, are you sure? But there was Nessie. There was Gordy. Are you sure there wasn't another thing? God, that would be so fucking stupid if that was what the contradiction was. I don't know what I'm supposed to show. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see what happens. Aww, it isn't. Alrighty. Do I present the gun? Okay, never mind. Maybe the camera? Nope. Honestly, if any of you guys know the answer, you can just tell me, because if not, at some point I'm gonna start Googling. Well, did I press her about this? Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you...
Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained.
That's what I'm...
Sustained!
Yes, of course. Oh, great. What am I supposed to do now? There weren't any contradictions in there.
Sorry, Nick. If only my sister were here.
Maya's really taking this hard. In my car. Heard this bang come up from the lake. 2 gents on a boat, and there was another bang. Maybe ask about this. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Okay, I clearly have to do something to reveal that she was there for Gordy. Miss Hart, could you be more specific about your research? Take a shot every time this man tisks, and you'll be drunk in no time.
What does the witness's motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained.
Wait, now I'm the one who says that.
Well, then say it already.
Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. Okay. I just have to keep pressing. So you weren't looking at the lake at that time? Nope. I looked after I heard the noise. Hey, when I looked out the window, I saw two gents in a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Press further. Wait a second. I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course.
The witness has testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions.
Jumped in quick. He's hiding something. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. It seems you are unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But Your Honor.
You keep your promise.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt of court.
And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Uh-huh.
Nick, Lotta's testimony's fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean, but if I can't say anything, what can I do? I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision.
Then pass your judgment.
Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand. Who was that?
It was me.
Maya. Is something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not. Lotta Hart, your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life or death. Lotta, did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Lotta. What's the big idea treating me like some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt of court.
Yes, of course. I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave. Now.
Oh, who is this? Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent. Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Wrong!
Wrong. What?
Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony, and I have a right to cross-examine her again. Order. Order! Order, 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 order.
You're in contempt of court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection.
Oh, he's thinking hard. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot.
What?
Suddenly, Jojo. No! That wasn't my intention. Oh my god. Oh, I need to continue watching JoJo. Miss Lotta Hart has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again.
But he is in contempt of court. No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck. Maya.
Okay, for a second I thought her sprite was just gonna like vanish. It was gonna like fade away like that, like the gif of that guy. Peace.
Peh! I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I'd better find a contradiction in here or else. Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
I'm gonna just fucking press her on everything. Well, what about the other man?
You cannot expect to be allowed to blithely ignore your promise, Mr. Wright. I believe you claimed there was a contradiction in the witness's testimony. Well, find it, if you can.
No! Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die, guys. Damn, that's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that. But I can't squander Maya's efforts either. Okay, I'm gonna save here. But maybe I should have gone back. That's okay. We'll survive on this. Oh, that's it? Uh-oh, I don't know if I can find anything in that, but I can't. Okay. It's literally this one line? Okay, well. Here's your blurry-ass picture. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart, finally. What? You got what? Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with professional, high-quality film, correct? Yet even it could not capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? What in tarnation? Mr. Wright has a point.
That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony, please.
Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly see Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself. Miss Hart. What? Did you see the defendant that night?
Of course, I said it. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting. I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out on the lake, I looked with my binoculars. See? No problem. You used binoculars. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. This one better be good. So I can't fucking press her on anything now without fucking dying. Okay. Well, I guess I can press her about this, right? If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah.
Enough! There is no room for doubt in her testimony.
She sounded pretty doubtful to me, but I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many von Karmic objections I get, I'm going to find a hole in this testimony if it's the last thing I do. Does that mean I can press without worrying? So, how could you see Edgeworth?
Now just hold your horses for a second. You hasty Yankee types never find a gal where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Damn, no bitches? Nobody loves me. It's okay, you got Edgeworth. He'll love you. Once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic. The issue we are concerned with here is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all.
Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions.
Still, I brought my binoculars with me when I heard that noise. I don't think I pressed her on this though. Binoculars? Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct?
Well, yeah.
Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I love her face every time you catch her doing something. It's like, ugh. I've got doubts about your camera, too. Was that really to take pictures of meteor showers?
The camera is irrelevant to this case.
You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning.
But know this. If you find nothing with this, there will be consequences.
Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press further about the camera? Bruh, I don't know. I got like 1 life left. This is make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Wow, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well. Miss Hart, you will testify to the court about the camera.
Yeah, I hear ya.
Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. When I heard the noise out of the lake, I looked with my binoculars. If it was meteor showers, why was it pointed at the lake, though? I'm gonna just save over here. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing.
Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight. Ha! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was that you saw Edgeworth.
Arr.
No unnecessary comments, please.
Okay, press on this. If there was a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can... Okay. We've been through this. Okay, well, I just have the... Okay, something about that statement with the meteor showers. Can I present the picture of the lake? You were photographing shooting stars. That's a lie. Says who? Take a look at this photograph. This was taken on an automatic setting, was it not? Yeah, that's right. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. But as this photograph clearly shows, the camera was pointed directly at the lake. Oof. I love it when they go oof. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well, then what exactly was she photographing? She was photographing Gordy, Your Honor. Take a look at this. What was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? Gordy. Oh my god, I didn't mean to read the article. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got no proof or something? Let's see you prove that I was down in the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. Do I have proof? I mean, it faces the lake, but other than that, I don't really have proof. Okay, I don't have proof. Well, I don't have proof. Okay.
Your impetude is entertaining, Mr. Wright, but enough is enough. I've had enough of baseless claims made without a hair of evidence to support them.
Well, alright, if that's how you want to play, I'll show you evidence. Mr. Wright, are you sure about this? I'm sure sick of that smarmy prosecutor putting me down. Or did he taunt me so I'd get mad and make a mistake? I mean, faces the lake. The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera. Your camera was set to take photos in response to loud noises, correct? Thus this photograph here, taken when a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order! Order! I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photo of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah. Not bad at all, you lawyers that smart. So smart, boy. So smart, boy. I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing. Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. To the bikini bottom. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. Won't change nothing, though. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. All right. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a scoop it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. Well, that's all I was hiding.
When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out of that lake. There wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched the boat the whole time. Then I saw a flash near one of the men's hands, and I heard another gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart, and hoped to fry.
Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection!
The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination.
I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Von Karma's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her, because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in mind.
Ha! That would be a first.
Haha, very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at a cross-examination, Mr. Wright. Well, to be honest, everything has been my last chance. I have like 1 life left. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, well, I'm gonna just save from here. Keep saving, just keep saving. Investigative photographer. Oh no, I guess I've heard of that. An investigative photographer. Yep. You get your photo and sell it to the press. It's that kind of business. Hey, I was taking pictures at my sister's graduation last year. And guess what? What? There was a UFO just hanging in the sky. Oh my god, a UFO. A UFO? You know, an unidentified flying object, a UFO. That's when I had sort of a revelation. I knew I should become an investigative photographer. I see. Kind of a shaky basis for a career. Okay, well, I guess I can just press her on everything then. And then what manner of person are you? I'm not sure I'm highfalutin enough to be called a manner of anything. Okay, never mind. Is Gordy really all that newsworthy? Heck yeah, they even had him up on the TV. Not sure that appearing on the local news' Rumor of the Month segment qualifies. Last month's segment was Bigfoot sighted on Acorn Hill, I believe. Hey, they also had a picture of him in the newspaper. For real. Mr. Wright, this is one fight I do not believe you can win. Let's keep moving, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. I was camping out by the lake. That's why you put the automatic sensor on your camera. Yep, borrowed it from a university professor. It analyzes every sound it picks up, and when it gets a bang, it snaps a shot. Yep. So how many pictures has it taken so far? The only time the camera triggered was that night. Well, that's all that I was hiding. I heard the bang, I looked straight. Well, I'm just gonna press around everything. I think it's time you told us why you felt you had to hide your true purpose at the lake. Heck, if word got out what I was up to, the lake be swarming with competitors. Competitors? Yeah, second-rate shutterbugs trying to steal my scoop. Ah, is that the only reason you were hiding the truth? Well, actually.
Mr. Wright, I'll not have you asking questions with no relevance to this case.
Whatever you say, Von Karma. I know you told her to keep quiet. Okay, keep pressing. Just keep pressing. Exactly what sort of sound was it? Well, I never heard one before, so I can't say for sure, but it sounded like a gunshot. It was a lot sharper a sound than I would have expected. There wasn't much else to look at. Yep. I don't know. She heard a bang and she thought Gordy was out there. Kind of doubt she'd waste any time looking at a boat. Whoa, what did I do now? What are you giving me that look for? Definitely suspicious. Maybe it's time for some evidence.
Witness, continue.
Hold your hush puppies, Pops. I'm getting there. Flash of light. Was there nothing on the lake but the boat at that time? Huh? Wait, so you're thinking maybe he was shot from some other place? I don't think so, nope. The lake was smooth as glass and nobody was on the shore neither. I better find some sort of contradiction in this testimony. I won't be able to beat Von Karma any other way. There has to be something. Oh, okay. I guess present Gordy? Well, I'll save first because... Miss Hart, were you really looking at that boat? What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person be looking at it. I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal. What? Y'all want to step over here and say that? You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what. You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Ah! Order. Continue, Mr. Wright. You testify that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy, and that's what you were doing. Well? Well, now that y'all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scan the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be out there and all. Miss Hart, are you saying that you were not watching the boat then? Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, I could be witness to a murder and all. Kinda got excited. I was sure I was watching the boat. Till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got the photograph, you got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. That's why I took this photo in.
Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day. Shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? What was she going to say? She took the photo in what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is shooting. That's why she said she's going to enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should tell us who's who. She enlarged that photo. Why won't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet that enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong, though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth. Or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has that enlargement not been presented to the court?
Because it does not exist.
What are y'all talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool. What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma? Miss Hart, show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement.
The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence.
Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court. Here it is. We still cannot see who is firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
There has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us.
When he does that little like finger shake at me, like because like I get so annoyed, I'm like tempted to just like bite on it, you know, just.
That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
Then I would like to close the cross-examination of Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Then I believe it is time for me to declare my verdict. Oh, wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. This is bad, real bad. What should I do? Do I have other evidence? Okay, well, this is a gun. Shot to the heart. Is this aiming at the chest? Oh, wait. Hold on, what side is the heart at? Or is it because it's left-handed and Mr. Edgeworth is not left-handed? Wasn't he holding the gun in his right hand? Hold on a second. Edgeworth's right hand! Yo, we got it! Okay, we got this. Show other evidence. Wait! Your Honor, this evidence.
I believe we have spent enough time talking about evidence.
Indeed. We've heard opinions on every piece of evidence but this enlargement. I see no point in retracing our steps. Okay. I'll object to the enlargement then. Your Honor, there is something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be? Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange? Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what's strange about this photo. Oh my god, is it another draggy thing? Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand what about the shooter is strange. Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor. The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand. Oh. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that left hand contradicts. The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were from Edgeworth's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph is not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim?
Precisely. As we have seen, there were no other people on the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim?
No, we're not gonna throw Larry under the bus, are we? Okay, I gotta save. I don't trust myself to make the right decision. Cause it's either the victim himself or I shift the blame on Larry to give us another day. Okay, well, we could go with the suicide thing. There's only one explanation remaining. The man who shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So, you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option.
I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright, but suicide is out of the question.
What?
An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which he was shot.
The distance?
The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away.
A meter? That's 3 feet.
There was no way it could have been suicide.
Well, it is if you hook the gun on a string and then, you know, people have done it. People have put guns on a string and then pew pew. Order. Order. Mr. Von Karma, are you sure of the accuracy of your data?
Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see.
Damn. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial for the day. The court orders the defense and the prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. That is all. This court is adjourned. Oh man, he angry. Phew, that was a close one. Hello. Hey, don't you have anything to say? No, have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there on that lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I'm going to go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? There's something kind of like wholesome about Edgeworth trying to process his feelings. It's like, oh, I'm not used to feeling, but I am trying my best, and it's it's very cute to watch. Tell her to watch what she says in court. Oh, I know you care for her. I know you care for her. You're just doing it in your weird tsundere way. It's okay. It's kind of like, where like, you want to say I love you, but then you just end up saying stuff like, oh, put your seatbelt on, or eat your food before it gets cold. That's all. Would it kill you to just state how you really feel with a thanks, Edgeworth? No, I think it would quite literally kill him. I requisitioned a transcript of Lada's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter, so the only part of her testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Well, that contradicts because the gun was fired 3 times. To be continued. Oh man. Save my progress? Yes, please. Okay, December 26th, detention center. Oh shit! She got put in the detention center. Fuck, not everybody's been in here. Oh wait, no, she's been in here the first episode. Maya!
Hey Nick, it's you! I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief.
Hey, why'd you do that anyway?
I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry.
Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay?
Oh, okay.
Is she stuck in here for a day? Have you been questioned yet?
No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said, seeing as this is your first offense, we'll let you go after questioning.
Phew.
Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay?
Uh-huh. How much?
I don't know. I guess we'll send you a bill or something.
Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? What is that? Gramophones? I don't know. Words that sound the same but have different meanings. I don't remember the name. Any luck with Mia?
None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training.
She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area.
I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again.
Okay, where can I go? Well, I don't think there's a point in coming here, is there? Sure is quiet here with nobody around. Right. I have to get Maya out of that detention cell soon. Okay, well, can I go see Gumshoe? Detective Gumshoe's not here.
Gumshoe's at the scene again today.
Huh? Oh, really?
It's a live wire, that one. Got into a fight with the chief for not following protocol.
Not following protocol? Bet he wouldn't help them build the case against Edgeworth. Alright, well, to Gourd Lake. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around in the park. Wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. Well, he should be. There we go. Is Larry here? Haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Kiance. Okay, well, is he at the boat rentals? Looks like the boat rental shop is closed today too. Okay, well, where is this man? Is he at the woods? There you are! Hey, Detective Gumshoe! Hey, pal. Trial today, Yitter. Yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Mr. Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Tomorrow's trial. Detective Gumshoe. Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Oh my god, I bet it's Larry. I bet y'all it's Larry. Another witness? Oh, right. He said something about that in the trial today.
There were 2 witnesses.
I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I'd like to, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, it's Larry. It's 100% Larry. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Uh-oh, are we about to unpackage some childhood trauma? Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a prosecutor, and him being scared of earthquakes. It all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago, when he saw his father shot before his very eyes. He still feels the pain now. You can see it in his eyes. Damn. Edgeworth is giving the I can fix him vibes. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? She's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told them to let her go as soon as they had the report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff. I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or two. Mr. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Oh my god, we got a little lip quiver. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get the report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh, wait. I was wondering, how much is bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. Oh, thank God. We are too poor to afford that. What? Edgeworth? Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. All right, pal. Well, don't forget to pick her up, okay? Huh. Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay this month's rent too. So edgy boy. You know how Maya saved you in the courtroom? Well, I have to pay this month's rent. Oh my god. And then now he just owes us for life. It's a life debt. Okay, maybe I can pick her up now.
Hey Nick, you finally came. They just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go.
Free at last, day.
Those interrogators were really mean. They were like, okay, what did you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it?
Well, they let you out in the end, didn't they?
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for bail.
Thank Edgeworth.
Huh?
He posted bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did.
Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick.
Woo! Okay, so she should be with us now when we go here, right? Hell yeah.
Ah, fresh air, I gotta say, freedom feels great.
And behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay?
Misbehaving's much more fun.
It's not going to be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bail again.
Right, I'll behave.
Oh dear. Alright. Well, is there anything to do at Grossberg? Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Well, I guess I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. That's true. Okay, well, to the lake.
There aren't many cops around today, are there?
They're probably back at the precinct working up the case against Edgeworth. Oh my god. Hey, y'all!
Hey, it's Lotta.
Y'all really did it today. What did we do now?
Nah, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking, a little self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. And I just went up there and started blabbing any old thing that came to mind.
Lotta. So, you see, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What does she mean? Well, what did you think of the trial?
To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know it caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory is a tricky, vague little thing. Yeah, I sure know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder.
Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? Bro, coming in with the roast here. What about Gordy?
Right. Well, the way I figured, the trial's only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to stardom. All right, Lotta, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer, too. Finish your spirit medium training first.
Making up. But Lotta, what do you mean by making it up to us?
Well, you see, actually, I got a bit of information for you.
What?
That Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting to the heart of it. See, I reckoned we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey, I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what it'll be, we gonna deal or not? What do we do? Well, I guess deal. I don't know what she wants though. We don't have any other leads, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely off your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor.
She knows we're poor. She can smell it on us. We smell like we haven't paid the water bill in a week. Huh? Oh, the whole fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is information about Gordy.
What? Gordy?
But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist.
Then bring me proof that shows he don't.
I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay?
You see something? Y'all come to me first, got it?
Okay.
Right, see y'all later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting.
Hunting? You don't seriously mean...
Gordy? I sure do.
What about Edgeworth?
We're searching for Gordy for him, Nick. Don't you get it?
Okay. And how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. A monster myth specialist? No, I don't know where one would be. Holy shit, that wasn't there before! Jesus Christ, that thing is humongous. It must be an inflatable. What's that?
The Steel Samurai, Nick.
Yeah, Maya. Oh my god, this fucking Buzz like with his little Ovu smile. Larry, what the heck is that? Oh, it was my girl Keonce's idea. She was all, if you like, put this here, it would be like really cool. And dude, she gave it to me along with the banner.
Wow, that's real impressive. She could find those for you.
Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got them for free. Right. Larry, it's like the very definition of an idiot. I'm sorry, he looks so fucking stupid sometimes. Alright. Yo, Nick, what happened with Edgy? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though.
Hey Larry, did you know Mr. Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy.
Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school.
No? Really?
Well, we were only in the same class for a little bit. He transferred schools pretty quick.
Transferred?
Right, when the DL6 incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, though. Hey Larry, when did you get that big... thing? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Huh? Oh, right. The compressor was busted.
Compressor?
Yeah, it's that little unit by my hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs.
Oh, and here I thought you'd inflated it by yourself.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say something. I thought he was gonna like, pull something out of his ass about how like he could blow up this whole thing by himself. Oh, maybe I can ask him about Gordy. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I can cook them.
Do you think Gordy really exists?
Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. But I'll keep selling samurai dogs until the truth's out. Alright. Okay, I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Okay, well I guess I can't. Alright, well let's... Anything at the boat rental shop?
It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop is closed for good.
Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over.
I get it.
There's some boats floating at the dock. The murder took place in a boat from this dock. Apparently the police always took away the actual boat that was used that night. Indeed, there's space for one more boat at the dock. Small boat rental shop. Doesn't look like anyone is around. They're probably closed because of the murder. There's more forest off that way. I doubt I'd find any helpful clues in there. Huh. I wonder when this place will become important. Guess we go to the woods.
Hey, y'all. Well, y'all find anything out about Gordy? No, nothing.
Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime.
It is a little chilly. Hi. I think I have to sneeze.
Whoa, no you don't. No sneezing.
Achoo!
Oh, shit. I told y'all no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. It trigger on one of Von Karma's finger snaps now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry's nice, but what about my film?
Nick, pay the lady.
That was the sound of his wallet crying. Dear Lord. Okay, I learned something today's trial, that's for sure. Testifying is serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about that case anymore.
Huh?
Whoa, didn't you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt on Gordy.
What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist?
I'll quit being an investigative photographer.
What?
After all, I only have one photo to my name so far.
Was it a good one?
You bet. A UFO.
A UFO?
Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, then that's it. I'll quit and go back to school.
Huh? So you really are a university student?
Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit.
Right.
Okay. Do I just basically go ask everybody I know about Gordy? Because I don't see how, Edgy's not here, is he? Edgeworth isn't questioning. Okay. Gumshoe, do you know anything about Gordy? Hey there, pal. What's up? You look out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and do something that's going to hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again. What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides, money, that is. Oh, let's ask him about Gordy.
Say, Detective Gumshoe, do you know Gordy?
A monster down in Gore Lake? Not personally, no.
Well, we're looking for it.
Huh? Are you out of your minds?
Oh!
You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then?
Oh! Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick.
I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal with Lada.
Nick, try telling him sooner next time.
Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry for shouting at you. Okay. I, Detective Gumshoe, will aid your search for Gordy. Uh-huh. I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Why does he make it sound so top secret? Really? You can take whichever one you like. Secret weapons?
Okay, give us the goods.
Hold on now, everything in due time. First, let me show them to you. These are our best and brightest. I can just imagine him like pulling open his like trench coat. And it's got like a rows of like, I don't know. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile.
Missile?
He's oh my god, we can have a dog! He's a canine police dog still in training. Missile, here boy. Oh my god, you can't, I'm sorry, it's been decided we are taking him. Woof. Here he is.
Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog.
Cute dog. And this will help us, how? Next secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by your choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, I might have been needing soda cans. Well, which will it be?
I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect.
Can't make up my mind either, for the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. I really want the dog, but I feel like it's probably like the metal detector or something. I mean, I can probably change at some point, right? So let me just borrow the dog first. Can we borrow Missile? Sure thing, pal. Be good to him.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Oh boy. Oh. Can we borrow one of the other things? Yeah, sure, pal, but I have to take back the last one I lent you, department policy. Well, take your pick. Which one will it be? Okay, well, we'll borrow Missile for now. Oh, he's so cute. He's gonna be no use at all, but I'm just gonna show him to everybody. How's the investigation proceeding? That's not really. We have another meeting coming up. Friendship. He is friendship. Oh, I love him so much. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. The guy who got the loan suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow, too. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. Gotta admit, doesn't look good, pal. Okay, thank you for the dog. Okay, time to go to Gourd Lake. Okay. Do you sense anything, boy?
Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely.
Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of the detectives. Don't call him that. He is our child, our son now. We have adopted him. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Oh, he does not like Larry.
What's wrong, Missile?
Oh, shit.
Ah! Missile! Missile!
Whoa, stop that thing. Cannibal! It's eating my samurai dogs. Ah! Oh my god. My samurai dogs!
Wow, he ate every single one.
I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry don't pay my bills, Nick. It's going to have to this time. What if I present you the dog again?
Hey Larry, look, it's Missile. Isn't he cute?
Keep that mud away from me. What am I going to tell that big boss?
There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Nick, maybe the stand is the front for a mafia money laundering scheme.
Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened.
Oh, right.
My poor dogs. You know what? This hot dog stand probably is a front for the mafia. Cause Kiance, she sounds a little suspicious. She knows people. I don't know. Oh man, I'm sorry, Larry. Okay, goodbye. Nothing here. Maybe in the woods. Hello, meet our friend-shaped dog. I guess he's kind of round now.
Hey Lotta. How cute, he yours. He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile.
Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? I wonder what Gordy smells like.
I hadn't thought about that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go back to the police because I'm pretty sure I need like something else. I think the metal detector probably. I don't think there's anyone else I can show the dog to, is there? Oh, like you bet I would show up to. Oh, hi. Zoikuma, hello. You bet I would show up to the detention center and just hold up the dog in front of the glass like, look at you. Be friendly. Okay. We gotta go and trade Missile. I wish I could have Missile with me at all times. Okay, I'm gonna try the metal detector. It's gonna be so fucking stupid if it's the fishing pole. Remember, you're hunting for a monster and anything is possible. Anything. Alright, off to Sonar the beach, I guess. Can I, like, use it though? Like, how do I... Or am I supposed to just go somewhere and it's supposed to go off? Oh, shit! Here it is!
Nick! It's beeping. The metal detector's found something.
Sure is loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya.
Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look.
Huh. An air tank? Huh, the valve looks broken.
I thought it was Gordy.
Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster?
Oh.
Huh? There's something wrapped around this air tank. It looks like a string of flags.
Well, we might as well take it with us now that we found it.
It's heavy. Well, it looks like the same thing as we found in Larry's, right? Yeah. Okay, well, Larry, what was this doing? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I wanted to ask you about this tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai there. Must be a coincidence. There's strings of flags everywhere these days. Like the elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? You used this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it just once. And, it didn't go so well. As I suspected. We'll ask more about it. It didn't go so well? Yeah. Do you think you could be a little more specific? Oh, did the thing explode? Come on. Look, it's embarrassing, so I really don't want to talk about it.
Tell us.
Who is he to deny, pretty lady? Fine. Whatever. It's like what I said, the compressor was busted. So I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then... Oh shit! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. That tank there took off like a rocket. And it took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. Oh, is that what Gordy was?
What? Off into Gourd Lake?
It sure scared me out of my gourd, that's for sure. I feel like... Oh, and then maybe we use the fishing pole to fish out the deflated samurai. But still, I will go to the woods just to see if the metal detector goes off. No? Okay. We gotta get the fishing rod. Oh, he's not here.
Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to?
Oh, that's right. Let's come back later. No, but I need the fishing rod. Or can I... Or is the tank enough evidence? Is Edgy here? No. Okay, to the beach. I don't know if this tank is enough evidence. No, okay, never mind. What if I show her this metal detector?
Hey Lotta, look at this. It's a metal detector.
I know what it is. I'm not sure that's going to pick up Gordy though. Unless he's been eating people's watches or spare change or something.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that.
Doesn't that steel samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. Guess it's good advertising.
And something about this steel samurai just doesn't work for me.
Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me.
Huh. Still a novice, aren't you, Nick?
Really?
True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff.
These steel samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in a cold wind under a cold sky.
I don't know, I think it gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. It reminds me of one of the War of the Eyeglasses.
The War of the what?
Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses?
What the heck is it?
Our local fair used to do it every summer.
Huh, I guess we were the only ones. I ask again, what the heck is it? Oh, can I look at the compressor?
What's this machine?
That's a compressor. I use it to fill up that balloon there with air.
Huh, neat.
Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. I'm very confused because I feel like I need the fishing pole, but maybe I don't need the fishing pole? Is he still not here? What's this guy? Hey, is that the police department's mascot?
That's the blue badger. It was my idea. I made it. It's my mascot.
I see. How nice.
I'll get him assigned mascot of the criminal affairs department if it's the last thing I do.
Good luck. Okay, well, Maya, do you know what to do? I'm fucking lost. Well, what should we do?
I don't know. I've been in detention this whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Deal?
Oh, fuck me. Well, any thoughts you want to share?
Well, I was in detention all day. I think I'd like more time to think.
Poor Maya. She probably thought about me the whole time she was in there. Well, I am lost. What do you think about this air tank?
And don't waste time showing me things. We have to get cracking on this case. God damn it.
So I guess that third bang was Larry trying to fill up the balloon. Where am I supposed to be going? What am I supposed to be doing? It has to be somewhere here. Okay. Oh well. Okay, well, okay, that. Oh! I'm fucking stupid. Okay, I can ask Larry something. There we go. That is what I was missing.
So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next?
Well, all that happened on the 20th or so.
20th?
A week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night in a boat looking for it. I mean, Kiansa gave me that steel samurai after all.
And when did you find it?
Just the night before last. It flew out that way out there. It took me 4 whole days to find it.
The night before last was the night of the murder.
Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight.
So you didn't know about what happened?
No.
That's too bad. It's not all bad. You've solved one mystery at least. Mystery?
Maybe we should go tell her. We can go tell Alada now, right?
Well, Mr. Lloyd, I've got the info y'all need. Y'all got the scoop on Gordy for me yet?
Gordy doesn't exist.
Lada, there is no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick?
Y'all got some proof Gordy don't exist? Proof that Gordy doesn't exist is here. Of course I have proof. No lawyer worth his badge would make a claim without the proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy doesn't exist. It should be the air tank, right?
Take that! Oh, Larry's air tank?
What are y'all doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me?
What exactly are you saying, Nick?
There's a stand near here. A hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be a friend of mine tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang? The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. This photo... Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the Steel Samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. Oh, they always play this song when something sad happens. And it's conditioned me to feel sad every time. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay. You win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So, tell us this information you have. Promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about the witness tomorrow. They said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Oh, so it's not Larry. So he really did go home after midnight. Or before midnight. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just an old guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta, we will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have another photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in it at all, just the lake. I figured it wouldn't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry. Oh, it's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. The legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Huh. Someone should whip that butts into shape. I mean, I'm sure Keonce's doing that. Okay, to the boat rental. There's supposed to be a guy here. Hey, Nick. This is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. You're right. There doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyway. Can I examine? Hello? Small boat rental shop, doesn't seem like anyone is around. Because I've looked at everything. Can I, like, go inside? Ah, caretaker shack. Yo, he's got a parrot! Oh, this is so cool. And what is that? I can't tell what that is, but it looks like it's wrapped in seaweed. Meg, oh god, hold on. Meg, that you? Ah, hey, is that Keith with you? Where have you two been? I've been worried sick. Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Maya. Meg! Yes? Have finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll ruin the pasta shop when I'm gone. Oh, you'll run the pasta shop while I'm gone. Pasta? Glad to hear it, glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running? An old man like me. Polly, the kids are home. Hello. Hello. Nick, what was that? Parrot. The one on that perch. The witness is in that parrot, is it? Oh my god, it's a Phoenix Wright game. Anything is possible. Keith! Yes? I leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available evidence, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Polly? Hello. Hello. He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. Let me just examine his room while he's sleeping.
Look, Nick, he has an electric blanket on his table. Looks warm.
You know, I'm kind of interested in getting one of those, but I do not have the room for that.
That's a great idea. We should do that at the office. We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
I thought she was gonna suggest we could snuggle with the clients, and I was like, oh, we're not that kind of office, Maya. And what? Talk about murders?
Oh, you're a party pooper, Nick.
Got fishing? This fishing pole looks expensive.
Wow, he has a television in here too.
Oh, I mean, I was looking at the trash can, but okay. Wow, there's lots of various fish in Gourd Lake, aren't there?
Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Oh. Yeah, they wouldn't be in a lake then. Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. I mean, besides the wall. I don't know what those are called. The wall, I don't know, the wall covery thingies. Funny. He doesn't look like the type who'd keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Is he?
Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello?
Oh, damn.
It ignored me.
What? You forgot me. You gotta call her name first.
Her name?
Polly, how you been?
Hello. Hello.
See?
Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly. Splashback.
Ah, yes, that's what they're called. The splashback. The splashback looking pretty funky. The parrot is in evidence. The erstwhile companion, the boat shop caretaker, answers to the name Polly.
Too bad all she can say is hello.
Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
Do you know them? Alright, hello, sir. A pasta shop? Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on while I'm gone. My father started it, you know, so that makes you two the third generation. Meg.
Yes?
Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, Keith. Yes? You'll be the best pasta wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg!
Yes?
You know the best pasta's always been made west of the Rockies, don't you? Right, of course. Everybody knows that.
Nick?
Huh?
How long do we have to keep up this all-in-the-family charade?
This old man must know something about the murder. We're not leaving until we find out what that is. This is a boat rental shop, right? What are you talking about? This here's the Palace of Pasta, the wet noodle. So now that you mention it, we haven't got many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come up and say, yo dude, we want to ride in one of your boats. That's why I keep them boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them. I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? Got to find some way of getting information out of him. My memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything important? I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 111228, brah. All right. Hey, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick, all it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write that number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Can we talk to Polly then?
Polly, what's your name?
Polly!
Cute.
I found a new friend. Oh!
Look, a little safe. It's locked.
Well, we do know the combination 1228, I think. I don't know. I don't remember.
Polly, what's the number to the safe?
No, just a name again. I don't know if there's anything we can ask. Maybe we can show him something? Okay, well, we'll show him the photograph. Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow lioli. I figured out the last color we should use. Indigo blue.
Indigo blue?
That didn't seem to work the way I thought it might. What if we show him Polly? Okay, never mind. Rainbow lioli. What if we leave? I don't know if there's anything more we can get out of that guy. Do you know this bird? No. Maybe I still need to talk to this boat rental guy. I don't know what I'm supposed to ask him though. Maybe a picture of the lake? Unless it's more tricolor pasta. No. I don't know. The badge? Oh! Something. A lawyer's badge? Yes, it is. I don't believe it. Sold guy is the first person to recognize my badge. I get it. Huh? Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith?
Nick, now's our chance to clear things up.
Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And I'm not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us.
A lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. But on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the wet noodle. We can't promise that. I can't make that promise. Is that any way to treat your old man? Bah, you want my help, you've come to the wrong man.
Uh-oh, now he's grumpy.
Not to mention he still thinks we're his kids. Maybe we should just lie and say we'll run a shop. Okay, we promise.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who would want to eat phoenix noodles? I don't know, a lot of people.
I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith. Wait, didn't I just say? You too, Meg.
Yes?
You bring a tear to your old man's eyes, you know. Now, what was that you want to know? Speak up, Polly.
Hello. Hello.
Now he's talking to the bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? So we've already asked him everything. Does he know anything about Gordy? You know about Gordy? No. Okay. Can we show him this again? Yep, I've seen this. You know something about this, sir? Keith. Yes? It's okay. You can call me Dad. Ah! Yes, Papa. Dad, you know something about this? Could you imagine you trying to do your job and you gotta pretend this man's your dad? Yep, the other night out on the lake.
Yes? Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all. I forget the time, but it was pretty dark outside. Probably night, yeah. It was after midnight, but okay. And I heard this bang, so I looked outside. And then I heard another one, bang! A little while later, this boat comes back, and a young man walked by my window here. Was muttering something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow about court time, promise.
We need to know earlier than that.
You know what, little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yeah, a kid next door. You always used to make him cry, remember? Was wearing this tattered old coat, got himself some whiskers growing out of his face. Must be talking about Detective Gumshoe. He comes up and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really?
Somehow I don't think we're going to get much useful information from this guy.
Maya,
Maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh, wait, I had one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Right? Don't forget, DL6. Right?
Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget, DL6. Right?
What? The DL6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad.
This is getting weird. Who is this old guy?
Why would that bird Polly know about DL6?
We have to figure out who that old man is.
Oh,
What?
he locked the door from the other side.
Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask Detective Gumshoe. Yes, thank you for telling me where to go. My dumbass would not have figured out otherwise. Okay, to the entrance. Criminal affairs. Is he back? Hell yeah. Hey pal, long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at Gourd Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? Huh? How'd you... That was supposed to be top secret. Do you know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand to testify as a witness. That's why we called Miss Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea.
Sounds suspicious.
Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. That was when Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal.
What?
However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident is related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Oh. I don't know if I have anything. We got the parrot, the second lake photo. What happens if we show him the parrot? Was that a parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop's parrot. The parrot knew about that incident. That incident? The DL6. What?
Polly, have we forgotten something?
Don't forget, DL6.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would that old man know about the DL6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to DL6?
Nick, you think he might be?
I get ya. Sounds like you need information on the DL6 incident. Through there's the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
All right, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time to we face Edgeworth's past. Woo! We learn about his past and it's like, oh my god, this entire time I didn't know he was suffering so much. And then they kiss and then they fall in love. December 26th, Police Department Records Room.
Wow! It's amazingly dusty.
It's 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Oh, I can think of someone who would hate this room. If there's all this dust in here, ooh.
Let's find that DL6 stuff quick.
15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade when he suddenly transferred. And then I never saw him again, and I never got to confess my love for him. Because of DL6.
Nick, I found out where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Alright, summary. Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right.
Summary. Oh,
found it. Here you go.
December 28th, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow.
You know what? This is like happening... So it would be 2016 now. This doesn't take like place as far back as I thought it did. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district courthouse.
What? Is this the same district courthouse where we're holding the trial now?
Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out.
Wow, that was some earthquake.
At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours.
That would be scary like that in the dark.
There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator, and the survivors were unconscious.
The survivors?
One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart.
And that was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it?
He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Victim data. Do you have data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim... Here, found it. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney.
Oh, that's Phoenix, never mind. Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. I mean, I guess I can kind of see the resemblance. I think it's just because, like, Edgeworth has, Miles has such, like... He has such, like, iconic hair that it feels kind of weird to, like, compare him to this. Yeah. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles.
Miles?
Miles Edgeworth, of course.
So he was in the elevator with his father.
I like how they go back to this picture every time. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh. Sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there?
That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on. This is it.
The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. What kind of fucking name is that? Yanni Yogi? He was a clerk in the court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Oh, I see. Hence why they think he could have been the only other person to do it.
Well, then he had to have done it.
But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond.
Hammond, the victim in our case.
Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived. So much so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared.
Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder?
He may be closer than we think. Oh, that's very ominous. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth.
Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We'll never get it out.
You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is the trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Papa! I fucking can't. Can you imagine we're in like court and then we have to call him Dad again? Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, apparently the prosecution is also ready.
Who's the judge here anyway?
Mr. Von Karma, your opening statement. Very well, no opening statements, so...
Not so fast, Judge. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking.
Right, of course.
A prediction. Today's trial will end 3 minutes from now.
Order, order. Mr. Von Karma, what is the meaning of your statement just now?
What if that old man is Yanni Yogi? It has to be, right? It's gotta be that old man's Yanni Yogi. Okay.
Bah, oh no.
Bah, must you question everything? It will be over in 3 minutes. We have no time to waste. I'll call my witness now.
Right.
I call my witness, my decisive witness, to the stand.
It's that mysterious boat shop owner.
Witness, state your profession.
Oh, I wonder how many times that pop's gonna happen until I get annoyed.
I am the proprietor of the restaurant, the Wet Noodle at Gourd Lake. And I also rent boats.
The night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct?
Yep, I was.
Please testify.
Wait a second. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. I mean... I guess I can raise an objection. Objection! Wait a minute. The witness hasn't stated his name yet.
Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wright. Bah! I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. Stop asking trivial questions and cooperate.
Well, you know what, Von Karma, not everything is like you, okay? Not everything has to finish so quickly. Anyways. Yeah, right.
The witness will state his name.
Well, I'm not really sure. Yep.
Oh! He has to be Yanni Yogi, right? Because the oxygen did brain damage, right? And I guess that's why he's very forgetful now. Oh, this all makes sense. Ooh.
What do you mean?
My memory.
Your Honor, the witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name.
He can't recall, you say?
Yes, but the incident in question took place 3 days ago. He can testify.
Very well. Let's hear his testimony then, shall we, witness?
It was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. Yep.
Why does everyone say that? The night of the 24th, just after midnight. Just say it was the fucking 25th.
I was in the restaurant where I rent boats, as usual. And I heard a bang. Yup. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. And I heard another bang. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window.
Very well. I'd like to begin the cross-examination.
There is nothing to question in my witness's testimony. Ergo, no need for cross-examination. Besides, there are only 10 seconds left before our 3 minutes are up. Judge, your verdict, now.
Yes. Mr. Wright?
Cross-examine? Fuck you, bitch. What are you saying? Of course I'll cross-examine the witness.
Very well. You may begin. Excuse me, Mr. Von Karma.
3 minutes just passed.
I see. Well then, let's just take our time. Let me cross-examine the witness. The old pterodactyl ass man. Okay, it was the night of the 24th, just after midnight. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. I mean, I guess I can press on this. Is there anyone who can verify that?
Well, I guess Polly could.
That's not good enough for a court of law.
Mr. Wright? Exactly what's not good enough?
Your Honor, this Polly is a parrot.
A parrot?
Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy.
Keith?
The prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Witness, please continue.
And a bang. And where did the bang seem to come from?
From the lake, I figure.
Are you certain?
Yup.
Good. Continue.
I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat?
It was pretty far out there, I couldn't clearly see. But I figure there was 2 men out there, yep.
But you couldn't see them clearly.
Yep, at the time, that is.
At the time. And then I heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total?
Yep.
That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, the boat comes back to shore and a man walks by my window. By your window?
Yep, by my window, right outside the window of my little shack.
And could you see the man's face?
Well, the fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him.
This is rather important detail. Please add it to your testimony.
I have a bad feeling about this.
That man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead.
Are you sure? Uh-oh. Dad!
Ah! Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by, too. Damn.
Witness, are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth?
It was him, that Edgeworth boy.
Oh, is he okay?
This sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt.
Von Karma. He lured me into cross-examining so he could set me up for a fall. Nick, I don't like the way things are going here. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. I'd better act quick or this trial's going to be over. Do I raise an objection? Might as well save. My nose is a little congested. Your Honor, you proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired that gun.
Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints from Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun? And the photograph showing a man who firing with his left hand?
Exactly.
That is easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. You are ignoring the truth of the matter here. Everything in this witness's testimony is true.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Wait? I don't know. I can't see any room to raise an objection. I better hold back and see how things develop.
Nick, we have to do something. If we stay quiet now, Mr. Edgeworth will be found guilty for sure.
It's no good. There's nothing I can do.
Are you sure?
To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore.
Please. Can you hear me, sis? Please. We need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high in expectation. However, 15 minutes isn't bad. This must be a new record.
Enough, the witness may leave the stand. Alright. This court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Now, is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant? This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
What? No.
This court finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
Time to reload. Well, I guess I can just load right here. Raise an objection. Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it cannot have been Edgeworth who fired that gun. Oh, right. Oh, we went this far back. Okay. Just gotta go back. Raise an objection. Your Honor, the witness claims that Edgeworth said, "I can't believe he's dead." But his word is all we have. If he were telling a lie...
Mr. Wright, in a court of law, the evidence tells all. Apparently you have yet to realize even this basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof.
Nick, do we have evidence? It's no good. There's nothing I can do. Are you sure? To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you... Oh... Is this just gonna end guilty anyway? I guess I have to load back and just do nothing, huh? Well, thank God I saved all the way back then. Wait and see what happens. But how can I raise an objection without any proof?
Judge, there is no room for doubt in the witness's testimony. I demand that you declare your verdict.
The judge is lost in thought. What should I do? Or is one of those supposed to end differently? Did I do a new save? Well, we raised an objection and we... Did we raise an objection or did we wait and see what happens? I don't remember. Let's see. Ow. Your Honor, the witness says like him he's dead, but his word is all we have, blah blah blah, we read this. We got nothing. Alright. Finds the defendant Mr. Miles Edgeworth guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately. So I jumped the gun too quick. To be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned. But wait! Who was that just now? Oopsies, I didn't get that. Huh? What? Larry! Yo! I knew something was stinky! What are you doing here? Listen, you gotta believe me. Listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remembered what? The gunshot. I heard it too. But he, well, he said he left before midnight and there was that first shot at 11:50.
Oh, order.
What is the meaning of this? The verdict has been decided. I call for adjournment.
One moment, Mr. Von Karma. So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. I was sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony, and I realized something he said was different from what I remember. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call Edgy a murderer. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. Order. Well, this is the first time something has happened like this in my court. I'm not quite sure how to proceed.
Judge, you've already given your decision. The trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's given us one final chance at this.
She's right. If only it wasn't Larry. He could make things even worse.
Mr. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It doesn't get any worse.
You're right. Okay. Your Honor, if there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Right here, right now.
A waste of time. The verdict cannot be overturned.
Allow me to speak my opinion. In all court proceedings, it is our duty to prevent an inaccurate verdict. In order to make sure no mistake has been made, every witness should be heard.
What is this?
I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Mr. Von Karma, I order you to call this new witness to testify. Now.
What?
The court will adjourn for a 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear this new witness. Court is adjourned.
God damn. December 27th, 10:28 a.m. Phew. That was too close. Sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Yeah, right, Edgeworth. You're sweating bullets. I just wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yes. He said he went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. Oh, right. And he found the balloon in the air tank that night. Yeah. Hey, Edgeworth. Huh? You say something, right? Yeah, a lot of things. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Hmm?
Mr. Edgeworth, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
What's that?
Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon?
Oh. When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. I couldn't understand what had happened. Couldn't think straight. Then I saw the pistol lying on the floor of the boat in front of me. I picked it up without thinking. I didn't have a reason, really.
I see.
Right. Yeah? This might be our chance. Our chance? Our chance at one true love? Finally? Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfect trials? Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. That's the secret to his success. This is the first time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. He has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? It's likely his testimony will be full of holes, right?
That's right, Nick. And no 10-minute trial this time. We'll milk this one for all it's worth.
Hey, it was 15 minutes. 15! Everything's on Larry now.
Court is now back in session. Witness, please testify to the court about everything that you saw. On the night of December 24th? Right, leave it to me.
Please, Larry, don't mess this one up.
I hate to admit it, but you're our last chance. Von Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. I just hope Edgeworth is right about this being our big break. The night of the murder. Let's go, butts. Okay. That night, I was out in a boat on the lake. I was looking for something, and I found it. So I quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. That was an unusually vague testimony even for this court. In any case, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor.
What's wrong, Nick?
It's Larry. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. I'm a little scared. If we press him a little too hard, he might pee.
Well, we've come this far. There's no way to go but forward, Nick.
Alright. Let me just save here. Okay, I was out on the boat on the lake. I was looking for something. Well, we'll press him for it. Looking for something. Yeah. Mr. Butts, what was it you were looking for?
What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Most likely he was hunting for this Gordy.
That's surprisingly close to the truth in a sense.
This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with.
I mean, I might as well just press him on everything. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? There were so many things wrong, I don't know where to begin. Well, okay, first of all, what time was it? Oh, well, it was after 11 when I went out in the boat. But by that time, everyone had gone home for the night. So I waited until the coast was cleared, so to speak. And why were you out on a boat at such a late hour? Okay. Quietly slipped the boat back in the rental shop. Around what time was that? Well, let's see. I figured I was out searching for about an hour. I guess it was around 12. Yeah. You're not sure? Hey, don't give me that face. I'm not some sort of human sundial, okay? People use watches these days, Larry. I mean, he makes clocks for fuck's sake. And then just as I was thinking about going home, I heard this bang. Where did the sound come from? Yeah, well, I wasn't too sure about that. Shoppy, thank you. Oh my god, 69. Nice. I'm playing Phoenix Wright. I don't know if you've played it before. Yeah, I looked around, you know. Did you look at the lake? QSL model, thank you! I made it, well... I did the... whatchamacallit? What? I'm forgetting. You know, I colored this myself, basically. I used a Vroid. I forget what the thing is called. I basically... yeah. Because I know, there's UV meshes. I guess I did the UV pattern is what it is. Yeah. Kind of funny though. It was when I had COVID. I was sick as hell. And I was like, you know what? I don't have anything to do. I'm just gonna make myself a Vroid model. And then here I am. And did you look at the lake? Yeah, I looked. Yeah, I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order, order. Well, Mr. Butts. Whoa, whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. I'm not sure whether this was a boat out there or not. Oh, okay, no problem. That's just the most important part of this case. What I can't wait for is when we talk to the parrot. I'm pretty sure the parrot's gonna pop up. Yeah, honestly, this game is it's so funky. I love it. So after I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang, correct? Yeah. Huh. Well, Nick? It's a pretty wishy-washy testimony, wasn't it? I guess I should just start working on the contradictions. Sorry. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. Okay, well... Single gunshot, and then we present the testimony that said two gunshots. Wait a sec, Larry. What? You only heard one bang? You're sure? That's what I said. But Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday that she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots that night. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? Yo, Nick, please. Huh? You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness, see? I'm like a customer here. That's not how this works, Larry. So you gotta treat me nice and stuff, okay? Mr. Butts. But you only heard 1 gunshot, are you sure? Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not sure. Not sure? How could you not be sure? Yeah, well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was, listening to something else. Something else? My radio, dude, with my headphones. What? Order, order, and stop that booing. They're gonna throw tomatoes at him next. Mr. Butts, you were listening to the radio with your headphones. Yeah, so what? That a crime? I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? Mr. Von Karma, your opinion. Waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? We don't got fuck all, so continue. Your Honor, please allow the witness to continue his testimony. Bah! Nothing is more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Very well, Mr. Butts. Please give your testimony and be sure to include details like your radio. Right, leave it to me. I wouldn't if there were any other way out of this, believe me. What Larry heard. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all-request show on the radio, see? I was listening to it real booming loud like. But I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it too. You were listening to your radio at a high volume. Yeah, what's the big problem? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? I truly believe Larry has no idea what the problem here is.
Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio.
True enough, it is difficult to believe this testimony. Wait, Your Honor. The witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Excuse me? DJ? An announcer, the guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, what this means is, when he heard the sound, no music was playing. The DJ only talks between songs, so he could have heard the gunshot from the lake. I'd like to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Wright. Can't believe I'm continuing this charade. Gotta do what you gotta do to keep your husband out of jail, Phoenix. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Can I ask why he's been lonely? So, you turned on the radio? Right. I just wanted to hear someone's voice, you know. This is very cringy, but also like I can understand. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. Alone. I shouldn't have said anything. Okay, and all requests show on the radio. Do you by any chance remember the name of the program you were listening to? Oh, that's not relevant.
This has nothing to do with the case, Your Honor.
Objection sustained. The witness was listening to the radio. That is all we need to know. Tell us, Mr. Butts, how loud was your radio set to that night? Booming loud. Real booming loud? Yeah, you know. And you had headphones on. Yep. I wouldn't think you could hear anything going on outside at all. But I'm sure I heard a gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. No, I can't prove it. But I remember that moment real clear. I mean, while I was talking about it, it came back real clear to me, you know? Okay, well, what was the DJ saying? What did she say?
Mr. Wright, please cease these pointless questions. What possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said to us?
Indeed, Mr. Von Karma has a point. I'll allow the question only if you see some reason why we should care. I mean, I got a lot of lives! We should care, Your Honor. Of course we should.
Why?
Well, how do you know if we don't ask, Fine. Very well. Mr. Butts, please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas, I heard the gunshot. This is the most ludicrous testimony I've ever heard, but there's one gleaming ray of hope in there. I've got to press it until we get to the bottom of what happened. Okay, well, it's that last part. Are you sure? Of course I am. She had this real sexy voice. Maybe Von Karma was right. I'm not sure how that helped us at all. Okay, well I gotta present evidence. I guess I present the autopsy report. Oh, wait, no. Sometime on the 24th or 25th, or... That's 12:15. Just after midnight. I guess I present this again. Yeah. Larry, are you absolutely sure what you're saying is correct? Huh? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. Hey, if you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easy. Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor, did you hear what the witness just said? The DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when you heard the gunshot. Indeed, and? Almost Christmas means it wasn't Christmas. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. But that contradicts the two testimonies we have heard so far, Your Honor. Both Miss Hart and the old man said it was after midnight when they heard the shots. In other words, when they heard the gunshots, it was already Christmas. This is a clear contradiction, Your Honor. Order! Order! What does this mean? The two prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, this witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight.
The judge, the answer is simple. The current witness is plainly mistaken. Just look at him. Suspicious.
What? Oh, thank you. Okay, get some sleep, Chuffy. Oh, good night. Sleep well. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claim he heard the gunshot before midnight? Well, he's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Show me evidence there was a gunshot before midnight. Well, there was that empty photo. Look at this photograph. Look at this photograph. This was taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. The timestamp on the photo reads December 24th, 11:50 p.m. Oh. But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. Your Honor, the real issue here is not why nothing is shown in this photograph. It is why this photograph exists at all. What do you mean? Your Honor, this photograph was taken by an automatic camera. That camera was set to go off in response to loud noises. Aha! Correct. There was a loud noise on the lake at 11:50 p.m. That is why this photograph was taken. In other words, when Larry heard that gunshot, it was most definitely still Christmas Eve. Indeed, it would seem that is the case. Then, where does that leave us? Miss Hart testified that she heard the gunshots after midnight. Are you claiming she was mistaken? Not at all, Your Honor. It is a fact that the camera also triggered at 15 minutes after midnight. Your Honor, that night there were 2 sets of gunshots with a 25-minute pause between them. Why would this be?
Don't be fooled, Judge. That camera was set to respond to loud noises.
Yes?
There is no proof that the loud noise at 11:50 was a gunshot. Why, the witness could have sneezed, triggering the camera.
Hey, my nose was clear that night, man. Clear. Well, Mr. Wright, there's no turning back now. Can you prove that the loud noise at 11:50 was indeed a gunshot? Well, it says the gun was fired 3 times. This is my evidence. The murder weapon? Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses who testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. However, the murder weapon was fired 3 times. When, then, was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. That third shot was the shot Larry heard just before midnight. Order. That would make sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, this leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake.
Exactly. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. Why, I ask you? Why?
Uh-oh, I'd better think of something quick. Wait a second. Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. Ah!
What's wrong, Nick?
I have it. Oh, I fucking don't.
Huh?
Remember the case with the Steel Samurai?
Huh? Yeah, of course I remember.
The murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case.
What do you mean?
Oh, he was already dead! Maya!
Yes?
If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. I've got a hunch and I'm going to run with it.
Right. Is this safe?
Safe? You've already gotten a guilty verdict. We have nothing to lose. You just watch and let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy, okay?
Right, Nick.
Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. The testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. What do you mean, Mr. Wright?
So you finally realized the truth. There can be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wrong, Von Karma. A man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting.
Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath and consider the facts. At the time of the murder, 1 boat was on that lake. This was shown by the witness's photograph. The defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on that boat. There was a gunshot fired on that boat and Robert Hammond fell into the lake. The distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, the guilty party has to be the other man on that boat.
I admit it is hard to imagine any other possibility.
Yes, but this assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight.
What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. Timestamp on the photo says 12:15.
But Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. That's the only way that Edgeworth could be innocent.
Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are.
Well, it's either the murderer and Hammond or Edgeworth and Hammond, right? Maybe the murderer and Hammond? I don't know. I will save though. The murderer and Hammond. It was the murderer and Robert Hammond.
What are you saying? That contradicts what you just told the court. You said that Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before this gunshot.
Yes, that's right.
Also, might I mention, the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth, had admitted to being on that boat.
Right, Your Honor. Crash and burn.
Mr. Wright, your client has already been declared guilty once. I'm going to have to penalize you for this foolishness. I'm sorry.
I'll ask you again.
Okay, so it has to be Edgeworth and the murderer? Because otherwise a dead body can't stand. Or is it Edgeworth and Hammond? Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After the murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth.
What? Are you serious?
Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a hunch. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Now, Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Robert Hammond's place.
I'm not sure what to make of all this.
Ludicrous.
Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then.
The murderer's name? Right, it's
Miles Edgeworth.
It can't be Lotta. Is it? I don't know, because I don't know it, right? Actually, I don't know the murderer's name.
You don't know?
Again, you waste my time.
I don't know, because he never told us. Huh. The murderer is the caretaker of the boat shop, that old man. At 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Oh! Wait, what if he doesn't actually have, like, brain damage? What if he's just pretending?
The caretaker of the boat shop? Well, where did he do this? There weren't any boats on the lake then.
Why would he have to go all the way out to the lake just to shoot someone? May I suggest that the real scene of the crime was not on a boat?
What? Well then, where did the murder take place?
Show the judge where the murder really took place. Well, it would be at the shack, would it not? Here, of course, the boat shop, where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing.
Do you have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime?
Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Oh, and wasn't there that safe that was locked? Maybe there's something in there that's important. That night, he was out on the lake in a boat, searching for something. He finds it and returns the boat. Then just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. He heard a gunshot, Your Honor, even though he was wearing headphones at the time.
In other words, the gunshot was very, very close by. And where would that be if he had just returned the boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright, what happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor.
Nick, are you sure about this?
Not really. But I think if I start at the very beginning, and I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. Haha, that face. This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, the caretaker put on Robert Hammond's coat. He became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth and went out into the middle of the lake. Then, who fired the pistol on the boat, Mr. Wright? Boat shop caretaker. Of course, it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, and both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Yes? Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? Details.
Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice.
To create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Create a witness? The murderer lifts his pistol and fires one shot. That ensures that anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Indeed, Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. Next, the murderer waits a bit and he fires again. Then... Yeet! The murderer jumps from the boat himself, leaving the pistol in the boat behind him. I see. To someone looking from the edge of the lake, it would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. The murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. The boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, then he put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, and threw the body into the lake. This is what happened, Your Honor. These are the events that transpired that night on Gourd Lake. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. The boat shop caretaker, quickly. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, please take the stand. Oh my god. Oh, it's so weird seeing him on this side. Mr. Edgeworth, you heard what the defense has said. Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright has said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so, actually. Yes. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. He asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. He said he had something very important to discuss with me. Something important? I'm sorry, I can't say what it was.
Your Honor, sir.
Bailiff, we are conducting a trial here. I ask that you remain quiet.
The witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop either.
What?
What should I do?
Find him, quickly. We cannot allow him to get away. Mr. Von Karma, your witness has disappeared.
A search warrant has already been issued.
It goes without saying that I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. I will extend the trial until tomorrow, the final day allowed. I request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. Am I understood? One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? I think his identity has become very important to this trial. I want him and I want to know who he is. Very well. Court is adjourned. He's Yanni Yogi, I'm calling it. trying to get Edgeworth locked up so that, like, he can get away with murder.
Yay, Nick, you did it!
Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict.
And what about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. So Larry really helped us out.
Sure, once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time.
I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients.
Why does he looks so confused? Hey, Edgeworth. You think this is the face he makes when he realizes he's gay?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Did you say something?
Don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. You could try to smile just a little. Relax.
I'm sorry, but I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now, and I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edgeworth? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but... I love you. Is that it? I can't make up my mind. The writers knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? A memory of a murder. Oh, that's weird. It just leaves there to be continued. Well, I guess this is a good place to end it for tonight. Yes, save my progress because it is 11:44 and I need to sleep as well. Alright. I saved, yes. Day 3 investigation, yes. Okay. Okay, to the title screen. Okay, well. We're getting close. I think one more stream and then we'll finish this case. I looked on the wiki just to see how long this game is, because I know it's like 3 games in one, but like holy crap are there so many cases to go through. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get through all of them. But yes. So today was Phoenix Wright. Friday will be me redoing Chicken Police. I still have my old save file, so we're gonna go from there. Because I finally figured out that there's a VSync option, and then I had it off, and that's why I couldn't stream for shit. But yes. Friday, Chicken Police. And then next week that Hogwarts game comes out, so I'll be trying that. And then I get to finally be a wizard. I'm just rambling at this point. I need to go to bed. Anyways, thank you everybody who stopped by tonight. I'll see you guys all next time. Good night, good morning, wherever you are. And then, yeah. Bye-bye. Oh no, where is this? Oh, there it is. Okay, bye-bye.